So every single Knicks fan today, well, I woke up with the feeling that someone died. I just had a terrible feeling going into work. I had a terrible feeling throughout the whole day. But now, as I'm recording this video, I'm on to game 2. Look, game 1 was a travesty for this team. Probably the worst loss in my lifetime as a New York Knicks fan that I can remember. It's funny that you have a great game 6 win in round 2, and then a week later you have a terrible loss in game 1 against the Indiana Pacers. We got to put that behind us now. It's on to game 2. The guys seem like they're ready to put that behind them. And here we go. So they collapsed in the fourth quarter. The turnovers, the miscommunication, it's uncharacteristic of this team because normally you see them on the other end of the spectrum, what the Pacers did, like the Knicks did to the Celtics. It is what it is. It's the NBA, right? But some coaching mishaps, some coaching adjustments, the miscommunication, like I said. But 3 fixes going into game 2. What I would like to see is, number 1, cut down on the turnovers. The Knicks had 10 turnovers from the second half into overtime, 4 turnovers in overtime, just sloppy basketball, terrible mistakes, terrible decisions from your captain, Jalen Brunson. Late in the fourth quarter, just there's a play where he passed it to OG. That's where they overturned the call, and, it wound up going the Pacers' way. Just hold on to the ball. Just Jalen Brunson just has to be locked in those situations. And look, limit the turnovers. And the Knicks, quite frankly, have been a really good team in terms of limiting their turnovers. But the Pacers capitalized on it seemed like every single turnover that the New York Knicks had. And that really hurt this Knicks team in game 1. So number 1, going into game 2, please limit the turnovers. Number 2, Karl-Anthony Towns. Your defense got to get better, buddy. It does. You saw Karl-Anthony Towns and OG Anunoby get into it on the bench. And you saw Jalen Brunson kind of trying to defuse the situation. Mitchell Robinson's trying to defuse the situation. The New York Knicks are up at this point, and you see the frustration from OG Anunoby. Like, look, stop playing drop. You got to recover. Get your head in the game. And the New York Knicks, this was right after Karl-Anthony Towns missed back-to-back defensive coverages. This cannot happen in playoff games. And look, this is Karl-Anthony Towns. This is what we get with Karl-Anthony Towns. Such a great offensive player. But in terms of defense, it is just something that you got to live with, I guess. But to me, he needs to be better. He needs to be better, and I think he will be better. And we just have to hope that in game 2, he rectifies his defensive issues. Communication has to get better. We know who the guys are talking about in terms of communicating better, getting back on defense, drop coverage. It's Cat. It's Karl-Anthony Towns. We see it now. OG's frustrated. Brunson frustrated. It's Cat. So that needs to be better. Look, I know Tom Thibodeau went to Mitchell Robinson late in the games as well, but the Pacers went with an Obi Toppin to speed up the pace. So Rick Carlisle with a chess move in game 1, benching Miles Turner, going with Obi Toppin to speed up the pace, and the Knicks played right into their hand. Just too many quick shots, quick threes. Lock in. Decision-making, limit the turnovers, and we go from there. Number 3, I'm going to put 2 things in here. Look, hit your free throws. I mean, they're free throws for a reason. You have to hit them. You're at the line. The Knicks make their free throws. They win the game. It's a fascinating concept. I mean, you hit your free throws, you win the game. I mean, it's that simple. It's the NBA. The guys were tired at the end. You could tell, missing the tense moment in MSG. Everyone's staring at you. In late game situations, yeah, I'm a nervous wreck when the New York Knicks are at the free throw line. Make your free throws. And you got to have a short-term memory now. Game 1 happened. It was a disaster. Move on. I know the guys were sick. If we were sick, the guys were sick as well. Move on to game 2. Rectify the issue. Win at home. Then go into Indiana with a mindset like we need to take 2 in Indiana. You got to have that mindset. But game 2 is a focus. And you got to fix the issues, the late game execution. Jalen Brunson needs to be better with the decision-making. And we just have to go from there. Look, guys, it was a great game up to the 6-minute point in the fourth quarter. Not even the 6-minute point. It was like 4:30 when it started to go downhill. Naismith hit every 3. Just a whole pile of events that happened. And everything needed to go right for the Pacers. And everything needed to go wrong for the Knicks. And it happened. It happens. But move on, short-term memory, on to game 2. Let's go. I'm Anthony from Knicks Nation. Let me know in the comments below. What are you guys thinking right now? It's not over. Let's relax a little bit. It's a long series. I'll catch you guys next time.